Hey, good morning, everybody. We are getting back on trail from the Carlo Cole shelter. A tough climb to start the day, and unfortunately, it's just the climb from the shelter back to the trail. So I'm tired already, but I just got back to the trail from that 0.3 steep little climb. Not too bad. A little warm up, I guess. About to start climbing some more. So that's the way it is around here. So had a good night at the shelter. Had some condensation on the tent. It was very wet down there. We were kind of surprised by that, but it's what it is. We'll have to do a drying lunch time again today to get our stuff dry, but wasn't too bad. Check this out. I'll put a picture right here. I met another gentleman named after a school supply, finally. I've been on the lookout for that, but his name is Whiteout. I'll put his picture right here. Super nice guy. He's a Sobo section hiker. They got his name because every time he was trying to start the trail, they had like a bad snowstorm, and the shuttle driver kept having to white his name out and change the date. So that's how we ended up with the name Whiteout. Yeah, very cool gentleman. So wish him the best of luck on his Sobo hike. So it was nice meeting him. And yeah, we had a good night at camp. Trekking along, they're just ahead of me, and the Nightingale's ahead of them. So I'm in last place because I had to get water. We don't have another water source for like 4.5 miles. So I had to do that. Had some cramps last night, so I'm going to do a liquid IV this morning, see if it'll help that. Usually I carry mustard packets, but I don't have any with me. I couldn't find any in town. Like, it's strange trying to get stuff these days. But so anyway, I'm going to start climbing. We're closing in on Mahoosuc Notch. Trekking along, they're low on food, so they say they got to get through Mahoosuc Notch today. Nightingale and I brought a bit of extra food because we know how slow we've been. So it's a possibility we might pull up short and then do it in the morning, but we're not sure. I've probably given up on getting to my bounce box by Saturday afternoon, so I may end up just having to bounce it forward a little bit, but I can do that. I don't have anything I gotta have in there right now, so I can send it a couple of towns forward or something probably. So we'll see how it goes, but otherwise let me get back on trail here before I get too far behind and can't catch up with all these hiking ladies. Again, I continue to say they're pretty amazing. So I told Thumper last night, she's like just turned 15. I was like, you have hiked over 1,900 miles from Georgia to Maine. I said, at your age, I'm 100% sure I probably couldn't hike 30 miles before I would have quit. So yeah, definitely impressed with her and Chapstick. Chapstick's so cool. Chapstick has just a quiet confidence about her. Not too emotional. Like, she's a cool kid. And of course, Freak Out wants to do the PCT someday. So she may end up being a triple crowner. You never know. So see, I think she's got that on her agenda probably. So anyway, yeah, like I said, super awesome people. And then Nightingale, she's up ahead. I taught her something very important. She had better mention it on her channel because I guess she can give me a shout out, because I taught her that when your shoes are really gross and you're afraid mice are going to eat them, that you put them in a plastic grocery bag inside your tent. So she had not thought of that before. So y'all be looking at her channel. She best be giving me a shout out for that. Oh my gosh. All right, peace. I'm going to get on up the trail. Who knows what it holds. It could be easy, it could be hard, it could be terrifying. You never know around here. So we are into southern Maine and just got to keep moving. Still got good ways to go. It's not an easy hike left for sure. So we're closing in on the 100-mile wilderness in about 50, 60 miles maybe. Or is that 150 or 60 miles? Might be 150, 60 miles. Yeah, sorry. 150 or 60 miles, something like that. Anyway, we'll get there at some point. But for now, it is southern Maine. Welcome to Maine. all those low-lying clouds that you see probably explains why our tents were so wet this morning. We were basically sleeping at that level, so that makes more sense now. Oh, some beautiful scenery to start today. There's a high peak. I assume we'll be climbing that. We always assume if there's a high peak around, we're going to be climbing that at some point. Hey peeps, we made it to a semi-summit. I think we're headed up that way next. I caught up to Trekking Along. But we have not caught up to Sergeant Nightingale. Sergeant Nightingale is rolling today. I think perhaps it may be time for a drug test. I think Sergeant Nightingale may have had some anabolic steroids last night. Do y'all think that Sergeant Nightingale may be taking anabolic steroids today?
Oh, no.
She's way ahead of us. Actually, you guys are from Houston, so I'm not sure you're the best person to ask. They're not laughing. I don't know why they're not laughing at that. Thumper did laugh. Thank you, Thumper. Oh my gosh. I took a shot at the Astros. It eventually had to happen. Hopefully we can still be friends, but...
Oh, we really watch sports.
Okay, we're good then. All right, we're good.
We watched the World Series.
Oh, did you? Okay, they watched the World Series. That's fair.
And our church watches it every time it
Oh,
comes
nice.
on instead of
So did y'all enjoy watching the Braves win the championship last year?
Braves. We like the Braves.
Oh, y'all like the Braves? I knew there was a reason y'all were good people. Oh my gosh. Oh. Okay, let me drop this phone before I drop my body. Okay, I'm trekking along. Trekking along. We have some great views. Thumper says possible rock scramble coming up. And once again scared for the 1,413th time on the Appalachian Trail. Hanging in there. Thumper said she had a snake in her boot. I was not sure what she meant, but she says I need to watch Toy Story. So we are swapping movie lists. They have to watch Lars and the Real Girl, and I'll be watching Toy Story. Okay, Pete, so we caught up to Nightingale. Nightingale's moving very fast today, and begs the question, tell us the truth. Have you been using PEDs?
What is that?
Performance enhancing drugs.
No.
Do you swear?
I swear.
Okay, because you've been moving really good today.
Okay, you're gonna move.
Let's see.
It's a beautiful day.
Ibuprofen count?
Oh, vitamin I.
Ibuprofen counts, I might be addicted.
I've had coffee and carnation instant breakfast.
There you go.
Are you, you're confident?
I am confident.
Are you willing to submit to your analysis test?
I am willing.
Okay, all right. We'll
But
see what happens with that.
When the reality is that I'm just pretty badass. So.
Oh, is that it? That's the key? Okay, so
All right, this is gonna be
she's
fun.
Lou Gehrig, not Barry Bonds. Okay, we're up against some rebar. Thumper leading the way. Here goes Freak Out.
Heave ho, heave ho. No one dies today.
Here comes Chapstick.
Can't promise anything. Oh, it's terrible.
I'm
Y'all are
certain
encouraging, by the way.
It gets worse.
Chapstick's a good kid. Chapstick's a good
Remember what
kid.
I
I'm
said
certain she's not
yesterday?
using
I need
PEDs.
positive reinforcement.
Nightingale, I'm still not sure about.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what we want to hear. All right. This is
Oh
totally
my gosh.
doable. We're gonna rock this.
Oh, Sarah says your death will be quick.
Nice.
So there you go.
Are we going to end up on Faces of Death?
Alright.
Are y'all familiar with Faces of Death?
Yes.
No, I am
You're not? It's like just people who have died while they were being filmed, just actually. And there's like a movie made about it.
I thought that was fake.
No, Faces of Death is real.
That was like back in the 80s.
Yeah, it's real. It was real, right? I'm sure it was.
Okay. Good. Number 2 pencil with its long legs makes it look easy.
Okay, peeps, we're doing a side trail just for you guys. Make sure you get this good view up here that I showed you earlier from down below. And to be fair, it's just 0.1, so and not much of a climb, so that is helpful. Looks like Sergeant Nightingale is bringing the team along as well. So all the tweeps, as Gypsy Rain says, yes, all the tweeps are involved. Windy up here. There's a peak way over there with a sign. Looks like we have a good 360 view of all the things. Ooh, maybe a nice little stealth spot there. Wanted a tent. You might could fit my tent there, not sure. Okay, we're almost there. Say hey peeps. I said hey
peeps.
Hey peeps. That's it. Ooh, check it out, folks. Nice view today. A lot of wind though. There's some long distance footage of trekking along over at the other rock face. They didn't go up to the peak that Nightingale and I did. So that's where we're headed next. Looks like it took them about 15 or 20 minutes, so it should take us about the same. To the next peak pretty quickly. We were right over there, and now we're over here. Where I was showing you earlier. Another great 360. And there's the trail going up ahead. Going down again, and then back up over the other peak over there, I believe. Doesn't look too bad. Tough people. Nightingale's having to scoot down on her bottom, and now she doesn't know what to do.
I don't think I can do this drop.
Is there another place you can go?
I'm kind of stuck.
Let me get down a little closer and see what I can see.
Okay.
All right, Nightingale's currently in a stuck position.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Can you come back up and go down in that hole maybe?
My backpack is kind of like holding me. I'll probably have to take it off and throw it down.
Okay, Pete, let me help Nightingale and I'll get back with you. Okay, they're just trekking along. They have made it to the bottom. It looks like they're trying to maneuver through a difficult beaver bog. They seriously have moved just feet in the last couple of minutes. Yeah, we're to make a note. That's going to be a tough spot when we get to it. And it's like we'll keep going that way and climb on up probably to the top of a mountain. That's what we do, basically. We got a shelter we're closing in on within a couple of miles that we're going to have lunch at. We're still hopeful to get through Mahoosuc Notch today. Those guys really need to because they're low on food, and we kind of do, but we got probably enough food to get us through to do it tomorrow. So either way, nobody's going into town today. I don't think it'd be just a matter of what time tomorrow. So we'll just see how it goes. Yeah, they're moving along. Oh my gosh, not a scare, but I had a problem with my phone. Somehow I did a setting or something. It was in like digital well-being mode or something. And really, my phone's gonna think I'm not well based on where I'm at and what I'm doing. But oh my gosh. But anyway, so I think I got it fixed now finally. But yeah, everything was in black and white. It was really weird, but hopefully I just finally figured it out. Yeah, it took a minute. Not very technologically savvy at all. I'm in my 50s, so that's the amount of technology I have. Is what I learned growing up. I legitimately was alive when I was a little kid. We got literally the first computers where it was like catalog, run, home. I think it was like was it an Apple 64, Commodore 64? I don't know. We had them at school, but like you could like draw art just by using letters. It was very, very, very primitive compared to now. Like extremely primitive. You know, just electronics in general back in those days. My oldest brother, the one in Washington, he always had the most up-to-date electronics he could get. I think he was probably the first person to ever own the game Pong. The very intricate, fascinating, unbelievably difficult game of Pong. Oh my gosh, we've come so far. Whew. I mean in life, not on the trail. Oh my gosh, look at that, what we gotta go through. Nightingale is trying to make her way through that boggy mess. I was hoping to see what she was doing and follow her, but she's going without me. She doesn't care about me. She just left me back here all alone.
What? Whatever.
Yeah,
man.
whatever, she says. Whew, okay, Pete, just made it through a really tough beaver bog. Another nice couple coming behind us trying to get through there. I did not get my feet wet. Whew, so thankful. That is my goal, is not to get my feet wet. Sergeant Nightingale, didn't know if I was going to say anything, but Sergeant Nightingale had already told the team, so do you want to tell the tweeps how I saved your life earlier?
Oh my God. Well, do you want to show them that face rock up there?
Yeah, we can show them. There's the face rock up there that she's talking about that we just came down. It was on one section of that. Tell us what happened.
Hold on. Let me put my sunglasses on because the sun is right in my eyes. So there I was trying to take the best of the worst route to go down the face rock, and I thought I picked the right choice. Apparently not, because once I got down to this little I wouldn't even call it a ledge. It was an indent in the rock. I got stuck and I could not move. It felt to me like if I move, I was just going to completely go down. So I so graciously asked number 2 pencil to get down and help me, and he did. So
I did.
Thank you.
I saved her life. Can you say it that way? Say he saved my life. I mean, you know, maybe not her life, but
wow,
save that moment. Like
he
save that moment.
me at that moment.
No, to be serious, I told her that's happened to me before. Almost in the last couple of days, I've done something exactly similar, but just kind of taught myself. I'm so cautious. Like she'll tell you, I'm the most cautious person
yesterday.
on
Do you
the
want to
Appalachian
tell them
Trail.
about yesterday?
Yeah.
How I showed him the way.
She helped me yesterday because I
Yes.
was almost stuck, and she took my backpack and helped me out too. So yeah, it's everybody out here. I'm just joking with her. It is definitely sketchy, scary. But yeah, I am the most cautious individual on that Appalachian Trail probably. So
That is very true.
especially at this point, because I don't want my hike to end just out of carelessness. You know what I mean? Like if this wind that's coming right now whips me up and takes me over that mountain, there's nothing I can do about it. But I can watch every step very closely and make sure I don't trip and fall if it's possible. Oh, some beautiful scenery. Oh look, there's a cairn right in front of me. Oh, and there's also a pile of rocks marking the way. Interesting. Sergeant Nightingale is focused today, for sure. Sergeant Karen Nightingale is focused. Okay, we found some much better boards to hike on. And They're so dry, weird. It is weird how you go through the worst swamp, there's like no bog boards, or they're disintegrated, and then you go across like a dry area, and I guess that's kind of how it works, I guess. If they are in a wet area, they don't last as long. But I'm excited though. Sergeant Nightingale has officially approved our upcoming lunchtime. So I'm super hungry, so we're gonna eat probably up on that ridge up there, or that summit up there. Yeah, super excited. I also got to dry my tent out. We slept basically in the clouds last night, so a lot of condensation. Nightingale, she has the same tent that I do basically, and she said that it was the wettest it's been, including like when it rained, and I had to agree with her. Like, it was very well soaked. It is just never ending, people, straight down. Oh my gosh, peeps, this is one of the toughest ones we've done just because it's so slick and straight down all the way. But we made it alive this time.
YouTube read the comment about them disappearing down like crevasses.
I don't have far out, but one person in my group mentioned it. Yeah.
Oh, it's like to put your bottles inside your bag?
Yeah, I
Anything
guess
that you
there's
get
like.
off, like your telephone or whatever's in your hands, it's
Okay. Okay.
It's gonna fall down a really narrow crack that you can't get.
Okay.
Okay, peeps, we just stopped at the shelter to get some water, and we almost had a snack if we would have remembered to do it. Unfortunately, we did not. We are now hiking towards Mahoosic Notch. How you feeling, Sergeant Nightingale?
I feel good.
You feel good? Are you ready?
I am ready.
All
I
right.
wish I had a snack.
We can get a snack before we start. We still got a half mile, so.
Sounds good.
What is your strategy going to be to get through Mahoosic Notch? Are you after speed, safety,
Not die?
not die?
Not
Okay,
die.
that's what the guy back at the shelter said. He says, goal number 1, don't die. Goal number 2, get to Katahdin. It's pretty simple.
Simple.
Yes. Like I said, I need that guy in my life more often. I wish I could shrink him down and make him into a little kazoo I could carry on my shoulder. Yeah, they did have some good advice. They were talking about
Oh, yeah.
we should, all the loose stuff in our pack, like water bottles and even our phone and things like that we're carrying, we should make sure everything is very secure.
Yeah, which is weird
'Cause-
because I put a lot of stuff inside my pack and now my pack feels heavy.
Yeah, so Nightingale's put some stuff inside her pack. I'm not going to do it till we get there, but yeah, I may stow a couple of things. Just worried about my phone, so I want to film and show y'all guys some stuff, but I don't want to lose my phone again. So y'all know I've already lost it once on this trip, so we'll see what happens. Do the best we can. We kind of hope to tackle this early in the day, but it didn't work out that way. So it's just, it is what it is. It is in about 2 in the afternoon, and we were headed there. We're only 2.7 miles from camp, but that may be 10 to 12 hours of hiking through the most difficult mile on the Appalachian Trail.
Night hiking again.
Hopefully not night hiking again. So yeah, and then that sets us up for a big climb of Mahoosic Arm tomorrow morning, and then on into town, we hope. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, I'll try to show y'all something from Mahoosic. I'll probably keep my phone in my fanny pack, so that way when I'm stable, I can still show you at least some things. Maybe Nightingale and I can help film each other, so that'll be good for both of our channels. It's good for all the tweeps.
Hi, buddy. Are you gonna let us pass? Oh, you're gonna hike the trail. Go ahead. Oh, are you talking? Oh, you're letting us pass? Okay, sounds good.
Wow, incredible views. Is that a golf course? Let's go a little closer. I think that might be a golf course. I mean, maybe not, but I think so, yeah. Possibly. Okay, peeps, we are closing in on Mahoosic Notch, and I think I've already got a good bit of footage today, so I'm gonna wrap this episode up here and try to do Mahoosic Notch. I'm gonna try to do that in a separate episode for y'all tomorrow, so see how we do. I think we can film a good bit of stuff there and get a good episode out of there. So Sergeant Nightingale, how are you feeling as we head into Mahoosic Notch? You ready?
I'm ready.
Feeling
Let's do it.
strong?
Strong.
We're going to camp on the other side. So
We are, so I'm excited.
It's kind of weird. We got like 0.8 of a notch to do, but we're worried about getting to camp, and it's only like 2:30. We're worried about getting there before dark, even though it's only like 1.5 miles away. But it's just a really tough section of trail. But it's supposed to be fun, so we're going to try to enjoy it. We'll take our time.
We're going to make it fun.
Yeah, with kind of taking that shorter camp spot, we can take our time, and we'll see how it goes. Like I'm a little bit nervous, but one of my concerns is that there's places that I can't fit, and like I'll just go around, but I just want to make sure that's still like the Appalachian Trail. I don't know what the rule is on that. I should probably know that by now. I've been out here a long time, and I got a computer and a phone.
We'll look it up. We'll Google it.
And I know people. We'll figure it out. We'll Google it and look it up beforehand. So,
Yep.
So anyway, we appreciate y'all watching, or I appreciate y'all watching. This is not our channel, but she has her own channel. Denise Takes a Walk with 2 S's. So I know a lot of you are watching her now. So.
Thank you.
Primarily so you can see number 2 pencil. Probably,
Of course.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Her channel is really good. So check it out. I still think we may do a channel takeover here one of these days, which I'm ready for. I'm totally ready.
I'm actually scared.
She should be scared. She should
I'm
be scared. She should definitely be scared. So anyway, peeps, I'm going to close this one out for today. Appreciate you watching as always. We will see you tomorrow at Mahoosic Notch, which is actually going to happen in about a few minutes. So anyway, peace out, and I'll talk to y'all soon.